For you, the Dodgers trying to sweep the Reds, but Cincinnati's got other thoughts. It's Lima time. We'll find out in the third. Dodgers up 2-0. Adrian Beltre, solo homer, is 32nd, tying Pedro Guerrero's record in '83 for the Dodgers for third baseman. Bottom of the eighth, Dodgers bring in reliever Darren Dreifert. Reds down 5-3. Willie Mo Pena, boy, what a year he is having. His 19th homer ties it at 5. He'll get a lot of playing time with Griffey now out. Still in the eighth, runners on the corners. D'Angelo Jimenez. He goes to right. Pinch runner Ryan Friel, in spite of a bad knee, into pinch run, comes in to score. Jimenez gives the Reds a 6-5 lead. In the ninth, Reds bring in closer Danny Graves. He's got it working again. Graves saves the game for the Reds. Cincinnati wins it by a final of 6-5. Willie Mo, 2 for 4, a homer, 2 runs batted in, 3 homers, 9 RBIs in 7 starts in place of Junior.
All right, George, the team with the best record in baseball, the Cardinals, 36 above 500. Tony La Russa resting 5, but not of his starters, but not resting Larry Walker. The home run for Walker is first as a Redbird, but in Florida, St. Louis had a couple defensive lapses and 3 errors. This one by Pujols. Winnie the Pujols and Juan Pierre just scoots down the line to get there. And then Damien, it don't come easily. With a base hit, Marlins go on to win 8-2. A.J. Burnett's best pitching performance since he's come off the DL. They're only 35 over 500. Here we go. And speaking of Bert Blyleven, he used to pitch certainly for the Texas Rangers, among others, the Twins, and Miguel Cairo. With a grand slam of one of the newest Rangers, Scotty Erickson, the Yankees lead it 4-1 deep in the heart of Texas. Gerald Laird with a pop. Derek Jeter. Doesn't matter when the game is, you know, August, April, October, he makes the plays. Kenny Lofton, look out. Kenny, oh man,
Ooh.
Joe was hit, would be all right. I think Kenny bench the next week, George. Then, it's good that Joe's okay. John Olerud been swinging a good bat since he's become a Yank. His first homer, though, as a pinstriper, and the Yankees win it. 5-1, take 2 of 3 in the Lone Star State. Your turn, Park.
Hey, boom, how about this? Red Sox began the day tied with the Angels atop the wild card standings. Pedro going for his 9th straight win against the Devil Rays. Top of the third, Red Sox up 1-0, 2 outs. Pedro strikes out Carl Crawford. Does he have it working? You bet he does. Bottom of the 5th. Red Sox up 4-0, runners on 2nd and 3rd. Jason Varitek, single up the middle. How about the Rock? Rocco Baldelli throws out Kevin Millar at the plate. 5-0 Red Sox. Next batter. This is back-to-back batters, boom. Orlando Cabrera, base hit to center. Rocco comes up throwing. Varitek at the plate. Got him. That's the kind of ball Rocco Baldelli plays. 9th inning, 6-0 Red Sox. Hey, you can't be perfect, can you? Rocco 0 for 15 against Pedro, 1 out. Now 2 outs in the ninth. Pedro strikes out Jose Cruz to end the game. Red Sox win 6-0. Pedro complete game shutout, 10 punch outs, no walks. Oh, by the way, when was his last shutout, boom? Against Tampa Bay, August 2000. 4 years ago. They won 5 of 6, have the Red Sox. By the way, Scott Williamson goes to Cincinnati, to his old town, to see Dr. Timothy Kremchek to get a second opinion on that balky right arm of his. So that's the story from the Red Sox and the Devil Rays.
And Pedro passes Feller and Spahn.
Big time.
Case. And Rocco from Rhode Island. So you know he's tough, George.
That's all right.
David Nguyen is going to run out an infield single here in the Orioles-Angels game, and his hustle allows Larry Bigby to make a big charge to the plate, 3-0 Orioles. Garrett Anderson's hit, and normally we wouldn't show you this, but first time he's been hit by a pitch since 1998. It's 891 games. Not exactly Don Baylor or Ron Hunt, George, okay? Since his last time he's been hit by a pitch, Craig Biggio's been plunked 113 times. Jason Kendall, almost a C-note. You see the other list. At any rate, so the Angels waste the opportunity, though, because Jose Guillen, who grounded, homered earlier, grounds out. Orioles' new winning streak now. They've won 9 of 10. They beat the Angels 6-1. And the wild card standings? Well, Red Sox win, Angels lose, Rangers lose. So on this day, although here we are in still early August, a good day for the Red Sox, and that will be torrid.
Dusty Baker decided against dropping Sammy Sosa in the batting order despite his recent slump, citing Sammy's sensitivity. After Wednesday night's game, Sosa said he was surprised by Baker's comments, but declined to discuss the meeting that he had with the skipper. Baker insisted everything's A-OK, everything's cool as the Cubs enter their series finale with the Padres looking to add to their 2-game lead over San Diego. That's in the National League wild card chase. Story of this one from Wrigley, bottom of the 7th, 3-2 Padres, man on second for Nomar. facing Scott Linebrink. Nomar, you got it. Is it gone? You bet it is. Hey, former Sports Center announcer Lou Palmer would have caught that in the stands.
Yes, he would.
4-3 Cubs. Top of the 8th, still 4-3 Cubs. Runners on the corners. Brian Giles at bat. Base hit to right. Game tied at 4. Bottom of the 9th, still tied. Runners on first, 2 outs. Akinori Otsuka pitching. Sosa strikes out for the 4th time, ending the 9th tie. Extras, top of the 11th, tied at 4. Men on first and third. Khalil Green facing Ryan Dempster. Green, the RBI single. Padres win at 5, 4, and 11. The story of this one included a 43-minute rain delay. Padres win despite stranding a season-high 18. Sammy, the bad story of this, 0 for 5. He's 2 for 27 in the last 7 games. And, yep, you don't hear it often, being booed at Wrigley. Cubs drop to 13 and 21 in 1-run decisions.
Giants and the Pirates, they've lost a couple of heartbreakers there the last couple of days. And Barry U.S. Bonds to right center field. It's only one back. Off the wall, though. JT Snow will score. And the Giants lead 1-0. 2 on for Bonds in the 4th with 2 out. Again, Barry rips to center. Iggy Redmond, nice grab. Bottom of the 4th, Jason Schmidt, arguably the best pitcher in the National League, against Jack Wilson. Your love has taken me higher. Against Craig Wilson, the hero last night. He goes down swinging. Jason Bay could be Rookie of the Year. Jason Schmidt, 4 hits, 11 strikeouts, and he pitched against the guy he was traded for from the Pirates 3 years ago, Ryan Vogelsong. He had the Giants win 7-0.
Hey, important start tonight. Corey Lytle making his debut as a Philadelphia Phil after coming over from Cincinnati. Top of the 3rd, no score. Runners on first for Royce Clayton. Boys, he had a great year for Clint Hurdle in Colorado. 2-run homer, Clayton's 2nd homer of the year. Rockies lead at 2-0. It's a long time going shot for Royce Clayton. Top of the 8th, Rockies lead at 2-1. Clayton at bat again. He knocks it to right center this time. Looks like a homer, but is it? No. They call it a ground rule double. Take another look. The ball actually hits a fan's hand. Clint Hurdle will argue with John Hirschbeck, Wally Bell, not win the argument. Rockies 3-1. That's your final. Add it all up, and how does it shape up in the wild card chase in the National League? The Cubs only a 1-game lead over the Padres. The Giants 2 back. The Phillies 3.5 back. Friday, Giants and Phillies will begin a 3-game series at Philly. Cubs have 3 at home against the Dodgers this weekend. Padres play 3 at Great American Ballpark this weekend. And if you and I are lucky, we can go to all 3 of those places. California afternoon baseball in Oakland. A's and the Tigers. Top of the 2nd, 1-0 A's. Tim Hudson to DY. Dimitri Young. What a great play for the 3-time Gold Glover, Eric Chavez. He is something else. Top of the 6th, 3-2 Bengals. Craig Monroe at the plate. Monroe, you got it. His 6th of the year. 3 hits, 3 runs batted in. Tigers win at 5-3. Tim Hudson hasn't won since the 11th of June. Mike Maroth wins his 4th straight decision. Tigers take 2 out of 3 from the AL West leaders.
Twins at Mariners. Georgia Twins had lost 4 in a row, but they're leading 4-1 top of the 5th. And the youngster Justin Morneau is the reason they let Mankiewicz go to Boston. First baseman said back, gone. 2-run shot.
Yeah.
2 homers on this day, 6-1. How about Johan Santana? Johan Santana box here, right here. Brett Boone on the check swing. Gets Bucky Jacobson. Santana with 7 innings pitched. Had the 7 Ks. Super Joe Nathan with save number 33. Twins win 6-3.
Hey, how about those Indians? They begin today just 3 games back of the Twins in the Central. Kerry Lightenberg working in relief. Toronto with a 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 7th, Lightenberg facing Coco Crisp. A walk to Coco. Next batter, he walks Matt Lawton. That loses the bases. 14 pitches, only 2 strikes. No room left. Lightenberg walks Casey Blake. Ronnie Belliard scores. 3rd consecutive walk. We are tied at 2. Another call to the bullpen. Vinny Chulk comes in. Next batter, pinch hitter Ben Broussard. How about Ben? Broussard hits the 1-1 pitch to right, a grand slam, his 3rd grand slam of the year. 2nd pinch hit grand slam. Cleveland completes the sweep, but Toronto wins it by a final score of 6-2. Broussard hits his 2nd grand slam in 4 days. The streaking Indians have won 4 straight, 8 of 9. Hey, they're going to be good next year. They're good already this year.